Hey, good morning on Facebook and YouTube. Happy holiday weekend. I hope your holiday weekend's going well. Hope you found some time to be in a little bit of remembrance for the reason for this tremendous day. So, just talking from the weather perspective, yeah, it's just going to be a cloudy, cooler day today. Here's a live look outside at dry conditions just north of Harrisonville, looking there at Cass Regional Medical Center. So here's the bottom line. Dry air mass has settled in ahead of the advancing rain showers that we've been expecting, and they're still coming. They're just going to struggle with the dry air mass to get here, so it's going to slow the timing down. So you can take what I said yesterday and add about 2 hours, possibly to the timing of the rain today. So we get into that in a second. Dodging raindrops, all of us today. I expect heavier rainfall over in Kansas than I do over on the Missouri side. And that's just kind of how it's going to be this week, rather. I think we have some chances, and I'm going to show you what those are. I think the week ahead is more dry than it is rainy, but we have a couple of points to watch. So let's get into all that. Temperatures today, like I said, we're starting off at about 57, and we're only headed up to about 62 in Kansas City, 61 in Harrisonville, 62 in Clinton, 60 down in Fort Scott, 61 possibly over on the Kansas side, just a little bit cooler, 60 degrees out there in east central Kansas today. Here's the surface chart, and this basically is going to tell what happens. Notice the high pressure up here over the Great Lakes. Here's our boundary down here that we've been talking about for about the last 3 days. This high pressure, this ridging is going to keep everything shunted pretty well to the south and to the west today. So this is what I'm expecting. Again, as we move into, here's this afternoon's weather chart. Heavier amounts over in Kansas, and you know, parts of Missouri, we're just going to be on the very, very edge, the gradient of this. And so let's take a look at live radar right now, and you can kind of see that this is exactly what's going on outside. We finally do have some showers pushing up from the southwest. So Yates Center, Iola, Carlisle, Colony, Leroy. So, I mean, you're just getting some light showers. These are just going to take their sweet time getting in here, guys. Let's go over here a little bit towards the Missouri side. I think you have light showers just now to the west of Nevada. A little bit more down towards Milo and Sheldon. And so that's how things are going to go. They're going to take their sweet time, and I think they're going to be mostly light showers today. Let's flip over to model data now, and we can see, let's look ahead and see what happens. I'll show you. Let me just kind of play this through pretty quick, stepping through time. You can kind of see how the greatest precipitation amounts are going to be over here in Kansas, but let me back this up and play it forward. You can see it just kind of fighting to advance north, and that's really the struggle of it today. So here we are up to about 4 p.m. now when it's been raining in Kansas City, but I think it's been pretty light stuff. Heavier rainfall, I'm looking at Kansas over here, Washington, Clay Center, Marysville, Manhattan for sure, going to pick up stronger rainfall today. Up and down the I-49 corridor over here into Missouri, it's just a mixed bag. I think it's mostly light showers today, and that's going to translate pretty well to the precipitation amounts that I'm expecting. So let's go through into the overnight hours. Picking up now into the early morning hours, it's just more of the same light showers. They are going to linger, though, a little bit. I'm going to play through Tuesday for you, and I mean, I think it's mostly dry. These are very, very light showers that pop up. I do see a few more right here as we get into the late afternoon, possibly in east central Kansas and west central Missouri being a possibility for that. So let's talk about what happens next. Precipitation amounts, like I say, here is the overall look for precipitation today across the United States. So you can see there in the blue, the area that we were just talking about where I'm expecting the most precipitation today. Let's go ahead and take a look a little closer. That's going to be about 1.25 inches. Central Kansas, just a little bit to the east. It drops off pretty quick, though, north of Manhattan, probably picking up less than 1 inch. Over here on the Missouri side, that's 1/4 inch up and down the I-49 corridor. This is just from today's stuff, so it's going to take all day. The clouds are going to settle in, the rain's going to move through, but at the end of the day, that's pretty much what it's dropping for us. So looking ahead, I want to take a look at the upper level wind pattern with you. So we have had, keep an eye out here over the 4 quarters. That is what we have had a trough over there moving through. We have a jet streak parked right over our region in the center of your screen right here. And that's just going to keep those precipitation chances hanging out like what we have seen. As we move into next week, though, look what happens. That open wave that was that trough gets absorbed into this low up here over the northern central plains. and we become on the backside of that low eventually Wednesday into Thursday. So Wednesday into Thursday is a time frame I want to watch, possibly Wednesday overnight into Thursday and as late as Thursday afternoon for some precip chances as we hang out on the backside of that low. Things clear out after that. We get started with some ridging, right? Trying to bring us some better weather, but look what happens possibly Saturday as ridging starts to set up in the area. We do have a warming trend, but look at this little short wave that pops through right here in the middle of your screen. So we need to keep an eye on Saturday evening, afternoon, evening, overnight, possibly some thunderstorms associated with that. If that's indeed what happens, models are grabbing onto that pretty good this morning. After that, I like what I see in terms of mild and warmer weather. If this holds, this is headed into the weekend, late weekend into next week, where possibly an omega block pattern starts to set up, and those are known for nice mild weather. We are under that here in our part of the Midwest. So all in all, that's what we're keeping an eye on. That's the look at the forecast. Let's go back and look at radar just one more time before I'm out of here. And like I say, rain is going to push up from the southwest. Most of our area dry. I mean, up here, Warrensburg, Marshall, it's going to be a while before you guys see rain today on your Memorial Day. So rain hanging out along the southwest, Iola, Fort Scott at the moment, trying to work its way to the north and the east. So that's what I know today. Like I say, bottom line, it's going to struggle to get here. It's going to take some time. Some of you are going to stay dry all day. Some of you are just going to have light rain over in Kansas, possibly picking up a little bit more. So we'll talk about the rest of the week as we get there, one day at a time. In the meantime, have a great Memorial Day.